Welcome back. Today we've got another £500 of £2 coins. We're going to be hunting through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally new ones for the book. We still need any of the 4 Commonwealth games. They would make for fantastic finds. King James Bible, Olympic Rio, Handover. This is a complete page, and then we need the Great Fire of London. So let's get into these bags, see what we find today. Right then, bag number 1, we'll open in real time. Oh no, we'll open these all in real time, the £2 coins. So what have we got? Definitive Technologies design. This is the standard design used on £2 coins up until 2015. There are some lower minted years, but they're not desirable enough coins that I keep my eyes peeled out for specific years. Our first commemorative is the Army Centenary. We will check for a rotation error, which this one doesn't have. Edge inscription, King and Country. That is as it should be. As usual, with some of the error coins, we'll look for them during the coin hunt, but the majority of the coins I will go through at the end to see if I've missed any exciting rotation errors, double die errors, edge inscription errors, yada yada yada. But yeah, a select few we will check for during the hunt. But hopefully, oh, we've got Trinity House there, another commemorative. A little bit grubby. It looks quite nice on camera actually, but in person there is some sort of staining and stuff, but that's fine. It's just worth £2 regardless of the condition it's in. And there's the Guy Fawkes Gunpowder Plot, another fairly common coin. But yes, we are getting into that realm where it's getting tougher and tougher to find a new coin for the book. But that's always the way. The amount of coins that I get through, at some point we will just be left with the ones which are the trickiest to find. We've got Charles Dickens there. Another very common design. It is getting a bit strange though how close we are to completing the book in terms of how many coins that are left. Ignoring the rarity of specific ones we're missing. We haven't found any Commonwealth Games £2 coins, but they're definitely still out there. Ooh. Shakespeare's Histories, the Hollow Crown. It is the more common of the 3 Shakespeare £2 coins, but a welcome find nonetheless. But yeah, hopefully we'll tick ourselves off a Commonwealth Games and maybe we'll get a few of them in succession. That would be great. But it would be kind of weird to complete all the other commemoratives and not to have any Commonwealth Games. That would be odd. There's another Guy Fawkes. But it's fine. They're out there. I still get messages from people all the time. I've just found this Commonwealth Games. Is it in England or in Northern Ireland? Or just to show off an exciting find. In a positive way, of course. We like finding rare coins. I like other people finding rare coins too. This is the VE Day anniversary. No rotation error. Again, very common coin, that one. No, we have just had the 9th installment in the Tudor Beast series. The Queen's Lion, was it? I feel like there have been lots of lions in this series. Tudor Beast is a series I was quite surprised hasn't been cancelled. It's followed on, was the successor to the incredibly popular Queen's Beast series, and has not done as well for a couple of reasons. I think the Queen's Beasts were designed by Jody Clark, a coin designer who is one well, I think the best modern coin designer by quite a margin. Don't get me wrong, there's been some lovely coins from other people, but Jody Clark's designs are consistently amazing. He also designed the 5th and final portrait of the Queen, the Memorial Sovereign, for 2022. All very lovely designs, and I think it's David Lawrence who did the Tudor Beasts. I'm not as much of a fan of them. They're still lovely designs, they're just not quite to the level the Queen's Beast series was, but we've got one more coin to come out to complete that series. Oh, Rugby World Cup. No rotation error. One more Tudor Beast to go, number 10. Oh, it's just a little bit dirty. how bizarre is that? It's very shiny, and then it's got horrible grubby dirtiness. It's a coin that's usually over face value, not by massive amounts, but there we go. In this condition, it's probably not going to be that full sort of value, but whoops, in, out. So take the prices with a pinch of salt. Any prices I put up are based on them being in good circulating condition. Actually not battered beyond belief, but also not pristine BU condition. Golden Guinea, again another one that's smidge over face value. It's got a little bit of green schmutz on the top of that coin, but there we go. Another one that's a welcome find and in good circulating condition, worth a couple of pennies. Not enough that you'll be able to retire off of having found one, mind you, but there we go. Oh, there we go. That's the Jodie Clark design. Jodie Clark's fifth and final portrait of the Queen. What's it going to be? Shakespeare's Tragedies. Not the rarest, but not the most common. This is the one that I have found an edge inscription error on before, but what a piece of work as a man, as it says on that one, is correct for that coin. Unfortunately, we don't have an exciting edge inscription error coin, but you've always got to look, because you never know. Oh yeah, there's Tudor Beasts. I was talking about Tudor Beasts. So there are 3 people watching that are interested in Tudor Beasts. There's one more coin to go. Number 10, I forget which creature it's going to be, but that will be the 10 coin series done, unless they decide to do a completer coin like they did with the Queen's Beast and the James Bond series. Another Army Centenary. The rotation was fine on that one. For King and Country. Okay, to the top row. But yeah, be interesting to see. I prefer the sort of Tudor Beast and Queen Beast model to these big coin series where 10 coins are released over sort of 5 years or so. Spreads them out a little bit more evenly. That was my problem with the James Bond series. 6 coins released over an 18-month period. That's a little bit excessive. I would much prefer them a bit more spread out. A bit like these queens, the portrait of the Queen. It's a 5 coin series because there's been 5 different official portraits of the Queen on UK coins. And they'll all be out by early next year. And again, I mentioned it in the video when we were, I think then Huntables when I was discussing it, or maybe even one of these £2 coin hunts when I'm just rambling on. It seems weird that they're 2026 dated, this series, but 3 of the 5 will come out this year. There we go. Right, edge inscription hunt time. I just realised we're very low on bags left and I haven't done one, so what we're doing, reading the edge of the coin, because the edge inscription is unique to the design. Standing on the shoulders of giants, you'll see that on a lot of the coins. That is an Isaac Newton quote on the Technologies definitive design. And yeah, they were all Technologies. Let's try this again. And you got 2 more bags after this one. Let's see. Giants, shoulders, giants, shoulders, giants, the shoulders, giants. Oh dear. Double diddlies. We've got 1 more bag to try. 50-50 chance. Let's see. What can you see? Can you spot anything? I can't. I think we've found a whole load of nothing. Unfortunate. Right. Last bag for today's video. Apologies, my microphone is just a little bit in shot there. As usual, down in the description of this video you'll find links across to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to join me and other coin collectors over on that. There's also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you'd like to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out too. Let's have a look what this is going to be. It's another Army Centenary for King and Country, as it should be. Right, I'm just going to whiz through all the coins off to the side and see if I've missed any exciting error coins. Well, unfortunately no exciting error coins to be found in amongst all of those, but our star finds, I think I'm going to give it to the Charles Darwin, despite the grubbiness of parts of the coin, it's in really nice condition. The rest of it, you can see some scratches on the inner part, but it does very shiny. So there we go, that's what I'm picking. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments what you'd pick as the star find. If you've had your own star find, then do let us know down in the comments. There are plenty of people finding plenty of exciting coins. If you found a Commonwealth Games in the last month, then I want to know who has been finding them, just to reassure me and others that they're worth looking for. Anyway, all it leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!